What's up everybody, welcome to this video. So what you're looking at is a hard-bricked AYN Odin2 Mini, and I accidentally hard-bricked it last week by flashing regular Odin2's firmware on it. The reason I did the experiment because I saw people saying how exactly the same these two devices are and claiming the firmwares are essentially interchangeable. But from my experience, the firmwares are not interchangeable, and this is what you will likely end up if you flash the regular firmware with, onto Odin2. So in this tutorial, I will be showing you how to restore your Odin2 Mini. And by hard breaking, I mean the device cannot be, booted into EDL mode or emergency mode just by pressing the button combinations, volume up and down, and with power. So if I press these two buttons, these three buttons together, you'll find my laptop doesn't respond at all because it can't boot into the EDL mode at all. So this is heartbreaking. And so I reached out to AYN support, and I really want to appreciate them responding to my email so promptly, and big shout out for them. I asked them, where's the EDL test point on the motherboard, because these Snapdragon devices like the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 on the smartphones, you have these EDL test points on the motherboard that you can short using a wire like this to get into EDL mode. So that's like option B if the button combination no longer works. So then they told me the EDL test point is here, which we're looking at in the center of the screen. It says BTN1V8. So these 2 points are the EDL points. So let me show you how you can short them. So first you want to make sure the battery is connected, and second you want to look at your keep looking at your QFIL software or device manager, just in case once they detect them, you want to release the wire, and you don't want to short it for too long. So it probably, damage the motherboard permanently. All right, so let's get started, and I'm going to short these two. It's a bit difficult to do just doing this one hand, but for the sake of showing you guys how. Okay. All right, now you see the port is detected, and if we go to the port, you can see the Qualcomm HS USB QD loader 9008 COM3 has been detected. So this is how you get into the emergency mode, and the following steps are just easy. You just follow those tutorials posted online. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to select the flat build and select the firmware and flash it onto the system. So it just finished flashing the firmware, and now let's try turning this on. First thing you have to do is unplug the device, and then you just keep pressing the power button, and it will exit the EDL mode, and then you probably later have to press it again, and that is for turning on the device. So there you go, guys. That's how you can restore a hard-bricked AY and Odin2 mini.